what's up, y'all? This is Madmave. It's been a long time, but welcome back to another review. Today we're going to be reviewing the new movie from Blumhouse Pictures called Halloween. Now, Halloween is directed by David Gordon Green and written by Danny McBride and the great Jamie Lee Curtis as Laurie Strode. Laurie Strode has to face Michael Myers again and confront him again from nearly almost dying from the first one in the 1978 version. That was probably like, I guess, 4 decades ago, and we're back again to see the killing spree of Michael Myers and where Laurie Strode is at in her life, and what type of character she is in her life, which if you've seen the trailers, it seems like basically she's ready for Michael Myers to come back and she's ready to kill him. So one of the pros for this movie, I could definitely say that Michael Myers is back when it comes to that Michael Myers just being scary. The brutality of this film is definitely present. Even just the first kill, that's probably the turning point. Basically the introduction, I feel the introduction was done very well to set the tone of the film and everything, and kind of let you know what you're getting into, just to start the ride and everything like that. And once they do this introduction in particular, which when you see the film you know what I'm talking about, they cut the credits real quick in this way that feels so like it just felt like I was watching something like it's just that 80s nostalgia feel. And that's something that, like, throughout the film, like, you kind of feel that feel what we missed from Halloween and Michael Myers. Once the introduction comes up, which again, I really love the introduction and how it sets it up. It really gets you into the film, but you don't really even get into the film and understand what type of evil and brutality that they're trying to show you, the filmmakers are trying to show you until that first kill. Anybody that's seen the movie and seen that first kill, you pretty much know what I'm talking about. This is a good sequel. This is a smart sequel, and it's a sequel that I think we wanted, but like the way that they did it was just like above and beyond of what I wanted when it comes to Halloween. The next thing that I would say is a pro is just the shots that they had of like Michael Myers just standing like either off in the distance or just like standing in the dark looking sinister. I'm talking about there's like shots that are like poster type of moments that like I really enjoyed. Jamie Lee Curtis, she did her thing. Any actress probably could just take the role, but I feel like Jamie Lee Curtis, like this, she made it just much more, this movie just much more of a event than what it is. And just her acting and experience and stuff like that, like there's some things that I felt like may have been like far-fetched if another actress would have done it or something like that, but I feel like she's executed everything well, and every time she was on screen it was a fun, cool experience and a embracing experience to know more about like Laurie Strode and just like her mind frame, because I feel like they did a good job in the trailers of showing you what's happening. She said, like, she's been waiting for him to like pretty much get out so she can kill him. So you obviously know that like she's probably been like getting ready and getting guns ready and getting trap type of things ready for Michael Myers. But when it comes to her mind frame and how she shows more, there's just more meat to her than that, like of like the trauma of going through that for the 1978 movie, and then you know the dynamic between you know her daughter and you know her family and you know all this happening and stuff like that. And also another thing that I can say about this movie that I really enjoyed was it's just the sound design, which is most horror films, like I mean, is the sound design and how they do it with the jump scares and you know the ominous type of sounds to make it feel all like suspenseful and spooky. They really made that present. Especially of course the classic score when it comes to Halloween, like of course that's in there. Like I don't know if they like amplified it, but when I was in the movie, like and I was watching that, like just as much as I was watching that, I was like hearing those the classic beats from the Halloween film, and then it's just like other scores that they have with the Michael Myers himself, like just coming up or just standing in the distance, and it's just like straight creepy. It's straight creepy. It's straight like scary. Like I liked all of it. So just as much as I enjoyed it, of course, no movie is perfect, and you know I'm going to go through some of my cons. Most of them are just like nitpicks and stuff because I did really enjoy this movie. This is I actually just watched the movie for my second time just the other day. And yeah, I just liked it pretty much just as much as last time. The cons of this movie I can say basically is that one thing that I did not like was, or I felt like was the wrong direction or choice or whatever. And I think that I know what they were trying to go for because of the other Halloween movies that came out and stuff like that. But I'm not going to spoil it for you, but there's a plot twist in there when it comes to the doctor. Simple as that. Just know that there's a doctor in there. Jamie Lee Curtis or Laurie Strode also says and refers to him as another person that we know of when it comes to the Halloween movies. So again, I don't want to spoil it for you because also when she does say the name, pretty much even in my first movie theater experience, my second one watching Halloween, everybody pretty much laughed in the theater. But as far as the doctor himself and what happened for that plot twist, and again, you'll know if you remember the doctor. It just felt like they were trying to reach for something, and luckily it doesn't turn you off too much from this film. It's just one plot twist that like lingers just for a little bit, and we kind of get back on track. So when it comes to the other con of this movie, as much as I love Danny McBride, I love the writing, I love the story, everything. But you can tell that Danny McBride had a little bit of his jokes in there and stuff like that, and I don't just do not like the jokes at all. I mean, some of them were actually pretty good. I still enjoyed my time, but it basically kind of took me out of the movie just a bit. Especially some of the jokes that were said and stuff like that. It's not a situation like Predator. If you did watch that movie, Predator, obviously, if you saw the first one, it's a little bit more serious, things like that. But definitely when it comes to the comedy factor, it seemed like every character kind of had that like everybody was a comedian. So that's when it comes to Predator. I mean, that's totally different movie, things like that. But as far as the comparison, it's just a bit of it. It doesn't retract you or confuse you when it comes to like the tone that they're really trying to give you, because that Michael Myers and that Halloween that we love, like one thing that I can tell from the first one to the second one is that it's a little bit quicker when it comes to the pacing compared to the first one, but it's still like this slow, suspenseful burn that like goes throughout the movie, and I still enjoy it and everything like that. So no biggie when it comes to the comedy. I'm sure that maybe somebody else is probably just liked it and didn't even worry about it or whatever, but it wasn't even a big problem. I mean, you need a little bit of levity when it comes to your movie, and especially the way that Michael Myers kills in this movie. It's really good in the best. It's really horrific, but in far as filmmaking in the best way. There's also another con that kind of got to me, is like it actually deals a little bit with the comedy. There's a little bit of predictability when it comes to the people that are going to be killed. In any slasher or horror movie, you kind of can tell which person is going to die. I mean, but some of them were like really obvious, like where it's like, okay, this guy's going to die, this guy's going to die. I don't know if she's going to make it. Like, there's just a little bit of predictability, and pretty much like, at least from my standpoint, just like, you know, picking them out, like it's like, yeah, they pretty much died. The other con that I'm leaving for last was because I really wanted to see more of the Laurie Strode and Michael Myers kind of fighting. It's kind of like basically, I just feel like I just want more Laurie Strode and Michael Myers. And I feel like they kind of ran through the whole movie with them not really interacting as much. Like, they do, but at the end, I mean, the third act, I mean, obviously all of us want to make sure we want to see Laurie Strode and Michael Myers. Like, so it's there, but I just feel like there could have been a little bit more in the movie that they could have done, or at least I want it to be done. So I totally understand like what they're going for, and I still enjoyed what the director was trying to do when it comes to this movie. So that's my cons and how I feel about the movie. Actually, yeah, my overall thoughts about the movie is just like it's a good movie. I mean, it's a horror movie, it's a slasher movie, but it is a good movie. And especially when it comes to the scripts, if I didn't say that in the beginning, that I just heard that they did like 80 drafts when it comes to the script. 80 drafts. Like, so well worth the wait. I mean maybe we could have got this earlier or whatever in time, but it's definitely worth the watch when you get a chance. Any type of person that was a Halloween fan or like Michael Myers, I feel like you should just go and watch it and just take it in. Maybe there's some things that you didn't like, maybe you didn't like it at all, but at the end of the day, as far as my thoughts, I feel that Michael Myers or Halloween, I'm giving it like a 9 points. I'll give it a 9.3 out of 10 personally. And that's just because Michael Myers is, just to let y'all know, Michael Myers is like one of the slashers that's like one of my favorite slasher guys when it comes to the horror and slasher, you know, genre and everything like that. That's what I do. Like, I really like Halloween and Michael Myers and stuff like that. So but yeah, so I might be like a little biased or whatever, but I did look at the movie, and again I stated my cons and how I felt about him and everything like that, and hopefully y'all can go in and enjoy the movie the same way that I did. So I'm gonna go ahead and end this review, and again, when it comes to any of the comments, likes or dislikes, well, hit the like button if you like this video. But also when it comes to the comments, if you like the movie or dislike the movie, please comment down below and let me know how you feel about the movie. Also, when it comes to that subscription button, please go ahead and try to press that for me so you can get more notifications for other things that I'm coming out with. Again, it's been a long time since I've done a review before. I've been busy when it comes to other things, when it comes to film. That's another thing that I do on the side. So, but yeah, good to talk to y'all. Good to be back when it comes to the reviews. Hopefully I keep up with this and keep y'all informed about these good movies coming out. And I guess I'll talk to y'all later and see y'all next time. All right, Madmave out. Later. Bye.